welcome to the One of the Good Ones podcast. This is our first episode. I am your host, Mr. Cuddy, and this is our co-host, Prince.
Hey,
He's black.
No shit.
All right, so this is our first episode. How do you feel, Mr. Prince?
I'm feeling really good, man. I'm feeling really good. But you know what's better than you know what actually really makes me feel good?
What makes you really feel good, Mr. Prince?
My appearance. You know, appearance I think is everything.
You know what? I totally agree with you on that. You know what I mean? I mean, no offense to anybody else, right? But there'd be some people that go out and I don't know. Maybe it's because they can't afford it. Sometimes they stink.
But let's think about this. See, cars. Am I right? Or am I right?
Yeah.
Which one are you more? Are you a performance or are you a cosmetic?
Honestly, I like both. But if I could only pick one, it'd be performance. What about you, Mr. Prince? What about you?
Well, I'm afraid to say that I'm more of a cosmetic type of guy because I like to show up in style. You should know this.
Yes, I know this very well. You know, my personal opinion on cars. I grew up watching Fast and the Furious. You know what I mean? I grew up watching Fast and the Furious. So all the racing and all the fast cars and stuff. I think that's what makes me really like what a car is. You know what I mean? That's what makes me appreciate the car.
Yeah. Let me stop you right there, though. Don't you want to show up in style instead of going off fast? Just think about it. If you have a good-looking car, decent specs, you can look pretty good. But if you have a terrible-looking car with god-tier specs, it's not really the best.
But it honestly depends on your preference. If you think about it, correct. But another thing, I want a car like that. You know what I mean? I want a car that's a piece of junk that you get on the road. A piece of junk. Like a Civic, for instance. You know what I mean? You know, like a Honda Civic, an old one, right?
No. Hold on. So you're telling me you rather...
Let me tell you why I want a car like that. I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you why. Because say one day, right? We're driving, and there's this cocky guy right on the road. You got a red light.
Yeah.
There's a guy in a Mustang. Nice specs, just like you, right? Thinking he's all cool and stuff, riding around like that. And then I come up with my piece of garbage car, right?
Yeah.
And I tell him, you know, I really like your car. And then he says, thanks, I appreciate that. Your car's pretty ugly. And then...
Yeah, your car looks like shit.
Wait. No, exactly like that. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll show you something. And then I'm there at the red light in neutral. Once again, I'm rev matching, right? And then once that freaking thing turns green, I'm gone. Just like a road runner. You get me?
But the thing is, look at this. Let's say I need to go to a fancy restaurant, and look at this. Yes, my car's fast, you say, but it's gonna look like absolute dog shit. So you would want a car that looks really good with decent specs. Let me put an example. You say the Mustang V8. Yes, that's pretty good, but the 4-cylinder, hear me out here, it's like the EcoBoost. You know, the EcoBoost is pretty good, but the thing is, it's a cheap alternative with the decent specs, and you can look good while you're doing it. You can spend more on the cosmetics than actually spending it on the performance. You get what I'm saying? Unless you have enough money to buy, you know, the V8, which is perfectly... that's preference. You're right on that one. But hear me out here. Your idea is success.
But the thing is, Einstein, you want to spend all this money on these specs, these wings, these hoods, the rims. Eventually, don't you think that amount of money that you spend on all the specs is going to cost as much as you're going to spend on getting a V8? So you might as well just get the V8. Yes.
No. No. Look at me, okay? Look at me. You see, I want to drive in my fancy schmancy car, okay? And I want to look great. I don't care. Listen, I pull up to you at the red light. I'd be like, "Hey, handsome, your car looks like shit." And you'll be like, "Well, buddy, let me show you this." And you drive off. But then I'm like, look at this guy. As I proceed to drive off and turn left, because I was turning left anyways. I was never going straight. I can shut your car off if I want.
You have a point though, but I could do the same thing too, right? I could say you have a pretty nice looking car, but it's slow. My grandma could walk faster than it.
Okay, no, see, look at another example. A 4-cylinder Mustang has 330 horsepower.
But even then, they have packages for the car to make it faster.
But thing is,
so regardless,
whether you want
a 4-cylinder or you want a V8 or you even want the V6 package, you can still customize it however you want. It doesn't need to just be a V8, mind you, right? Most Mustangs you see on the road, are they the 4-cylinder or are they the V6? I'm asking you a question.
V6.
Exactly. You know what you could slap on a V6?
V8.
A twin turbo kit.
Yeah, but thing is, you could do the same thing with a 4-cylinder.
Exactly. You could get a big fat turbo for the 4-cylinder. For the V8, if you want to either get a turbocharged or supercharged, it's honestly your preference. That's what I'm saying. You can have both. But if you're gonna pick one, eventually, of course, there is certain things, right? Specs wise, you know, certain things.
Okay, buddy.
That you could have.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me. I'm gonna have to sit down and hear this from fucking. Hold on, buddy. Okay, let's get this.
Gotta get your drink, huh? You always been a drinker.
I gotta get my. Fuck you.
You know, you're being a real jerk.
Wait, did you say I'm a jerk? You're gonna jerk me? Okay. Let's think about this. See, that's why the V8. This is not.
I'm talking. Hold on. I'm getting where I need to get. Listen.
But you're not getting anywhere.
Stop. You keep interrupting me. I'm trying to talk. Listen.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you that you need to just go with cosmetics and stop looking at the performance.
Performance doesn't mean fast, technically. And not every scenario are you gonna need that. Because whether you want performance, it doesn't mean it's gotta go all fast. Performance means
it kind of does.
You know, performance is a lot. You know how you change your oil? You know how you change your brake pads? You know how you change your shocks for your truck? You know how you do all of that?
Yeah.
That's performance.
Yeah,
Einstein.
but the thing is, yes, that's performance. But let's say you want to add on more little things to your stupid little car that looks like dog ass, but I can add things to my Mustang, you know? I can make it look so sexy and cool until someone says, hey, pop that hood. Until someone says, pop that hood, that might be a little cooked. But who cares? It's a car. It depends on the driver, you know? I don't want to go fast all the time. I want to go, you know, mediocre speed. Not too slow, but, you know, fast enough where I can get to my location safe without dying.
Again, you will not die unless you're driving like a maniac. That is something that will happen. You've seen multiple accidents with people in fast cars. How do they die? Because they're going fast, correct? Just
Yeah,
because you
but
have a
let's
fast
say-
car.
let-
Listen,
like,
hold on.
you
Wait a
say- I
second.
tried what
I
you
can have a
said.
drift car. I can have a drift car and still go on the road legally without having to freaking drift my corners because I have a drift car. Yeah, if I want to do it for fun and I crash or I die, okay, that's on me, correct, right?
Yes,
But if
it's on you. What's going on, guys?
you look bummed out.
Yeah, because you're talking about bum ass V8. That's what you're going on.
You're talking about the little 4-cylinder with specs
Yeah.
on it. For
Yeah,
nothing. Specs are meant
No.
for performance, you idiot.
No specs are meant.
Wrong. Okay,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Give me a reason. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
You're an idiot.
Okay, how so? Explain why the specs. Why the specs? Why? Why
Okay.
the specs? For
Okay.
what? What would you add to your little Mustang that's a 4-cylinder? What would you add? Answer me that.
I'll add, let's say I want a paint job, my original color. Let's say I want to add my muffler, another muffler that makes it sound louder or something. Let's say I want to change my rims. Let's say I also want to do. I'm more of an interior type of guy. Let's say I want to take my 4-inch calculator screen and turn it into a Tesla screen. Think about that. Think about it. Wait, and I understand you can get the premium package. You can get the premium package with the leather seats and let's say I can't afford that. I want to get the base model. I can literally just go buy leather seats, half off or something like that somewhere, and boom, install it in my car. My car looks sexy. And think about it. It's all about the looks, man. It's not about any of that stupid speed. It's all about looks. Like, come on. Let's think. Use your brain.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You don't need to use your brain because you just said I want to add rims and I want to add a muffler or an exhaust. Do you know what exhaust and rims are for?
Yeah,
It's
but
not all for- Shut your trap. Listen to me. You had your turn to talk. It's my turn.
to moi.
I'm not listening to
Yeah.
moi. You're gonna listen to me because I'm telling you real
No,
quick.
you're listening to
No.
me.
Wrong.
You know, go ahead. No, go. I want to hear what you have
No.
to say about
Yes.
this.
Thank you very much. The floor is mine now, is it not?
Sadly.
You said you want to add rims, right? You want to add a like an exhaust. What are rims? What are rims for? Other than looking cool.
Well, see,
When you see that, when you see, no. I'm asking you a question. I'm genuinely asking you a question.
Performance.
When you see a car that goes fast and they have obviously not the stock wheels or rims or wheels, correct? Why do you think they have those
Am I
rims?
correct?
Why do you think they have those rims?
Because they want to look. Okay, huh? No, that's
It's not because they want to
Hear me
look
out.
cool.
No,
There's
hear me out here,
different
hear me out here.
rims. There's
Let's say-
rims
let's say-
that are heavier than others. If you want
But
carbon
let's say-
fiber rims,
let-
they're lighter. There's
Let me
copper
stop
ones
you
too.
right
There's
there.
aluminum ones as well.
Let me stop you right
Same
there.
thing with the
Let's say-
tires. Since you don't want to slip in the rain or in the snow, right? Because I'm
Who
sure
says
where
I
you
wanna
live,
change it?
sometimes. Because
Who-
you want all-terrain, tires, don't you not? So you don't slip,
But-
cause yourself
but then also,
not to die, right?
well,
Exactly.
yeah,
And,
but then
no. And another thing is exhaust.
I should be driving safe anyway. What?
Another thing is exhaust. You said exhaust. It's not just for sound. It's not just how the car sounds. You know, there's sport exhaust, there's street exhaust, and there's casual exhaust, which is the base model exhaust.
You know what I want? The exhaust. That's all I want.
You want a new exhaust for what? You know, exhausts are made for performance, right? Better
No, I
airflow
want-
coming out, so your exhaust air when your engine combusts, when your engine combusts and it releases. When it releases the gas out of the engine, it's for better airflow.
I want to be loud when I drive by.
You want it to be loud. That makes no sense.
You know what? Let's forget about the car stuff. Let's move on to something else.
That's a
'Cause
day. That's
clearly-
another day for that conversation. Because clearly you're an idiot and you don't know the
No,
difference.
no, you're the idiot. You want
No,
to?
no, no.
You know,
no.
You're almost like you're reminding me at the time when I was drunk at a pool party or a beach party, by the way.
What does that have to do with anything? You drank at a
It was-
party?
Yeah, a beach one. Have you never been to a beach party before?
No,
Why?
because I don't like partying.
Get a load of this guy. This guy doesn't like partying.
I have a
wrong with
wife.
you? Okay. Well, I know that part, but still, you gotta go out partying sometimes beforehand. You know, before.
Of course I have. I've gone to a couple of house parties and whatnot.
Yeah, a beach party's different.
I've never been to that though.
But
If you
that's what you're
consider,
missing out.
if you consider high school, we had spring break and we would get off early and we went to the beach and started drinking and doing all that. If you want to
That's-
consider that, I mean, I guess
Well, there
you can
you
call
go.
that a big
Well,
party.
that's what I did back in my prime
Okay.
days.
Okay, I'm sorry. I guess that was it.
I'm only 21 though. You're right behind me.
You literally say it like as if you're old.
Cause I am.
Back in my days.
Yeah.
Are you not in your prime? Respectfully, are you not in your... respectfully, are you not in your prime anymore, Alec?
Well, technically, your 20 is your prime if you think about it. And you know, we're technically set in our primes at the moment. You know, anybody under the age of 20 is kind of getting there. Again, they're 19, they're right there. Yeah, 18, you're an adult. 17, 16. You know, they're nowhere near the prime. Yet, you know, they still have time to develop like
16
the
and
frontal
17?
lobe.
Yeah, I get you. You're still learning at that age, right?
Yeah,
I feel like it's the moment.
they
It's the
have to-
moment whenever you're in your senior years, whenever you start to really start to
Yeah,
get
well,
in
you
your
gotta,
prime.
you gotta start acting.
Going
You gotta
into
start acting like an
college and
actual
stuff.
adult when you're
Exactly.
senior year. You know, in college, you know, because I go to college, of course. You know, it's really awesome and stuff. You know,
Okay,
you
what
get
a
a lot
flex,
of-
right? Go ahead.
You mean, you meet a lot of great people there in college. You know, like, well, to be honest, I was fully online. I haven't really met anyone. But that's
That's because you were busy all the time. Like, what you talking about?
Well, yeah, I got 3 jobs, man.
3 jobs, man. That's a bunch. I don't know how you
Well, yeah.
maintain that stuff, actually.
Well, yeah, 3
How do
jobs,
you
and I
maintain all that stuff? Exactly. How do
Well-
you do it? How's your...
Well,
Is your mental...
spreads
Oh, I'm
out.
sorry. And then... Go ahead.
No, fuck you.
Why are you pulling my jack in the box?
Well, sorry, my hand is over here. My bad. It's up here now. But see how I maintain my 3 jobs. Let's be here. How I maintain my 3 jobs. You know, I wake up. You know, it depends. Monday through Sunday, it varies. I could have days at my real estate where I have to go film and take pictures of houses for my job, and then boom, I send them to my boss, and yeah, we lock in. And it varies. I'm like a contractor. They call me when they need me. And then my broadcasting job, as I'm the cameraman, of course. You know, I get the camera, I can still on top of something and, you know, hold the camera and stuff. We get signs from different, you know, schools or places, but we need us, and they put me on there. Usually, you know, 'cause it's the football season for high school, it's already over with at this point. You know, it's like Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You know, and then my 3rd job is, you know, lawn maintenance. You know, it's pretty tough, to be honest. You know, just wake up in the morning, get everything done. You get what I'm saying? But it varies each day. You know, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I mean, you know, you have a job, right?
Well, at the moment, not right now. Because, well, obviously you know why. Personal
Well, no,
reasons.
Well, tell them why.
Well, guys, one day, me and Mr. Stooge over here decided to stay up until 5 in the morning. Well, the very next day, when I went to work, keep in mind I go to work at 6 in the morning. I had not 5, not 10, not 20, but I had minutes of sleep. I dropped off my wife. I go to work. It's going good. I'm a bit drowsy. Had my morning coffee and everything. After lunch, though, ooh, that's when things got bad. I tried to take a little nap in the car. Took a nap. A 5-minute nap. Thought I felt better. No, I did not. I walk out. I get to work. Not even 10 minutes later. I'm a welder. Well, I was. I still am, right? But my job was welding, dealing with heavy machinery and big metal things. I was picking up a 1-ton piece of steel, and I was walking, and I was not paying attention, and it slipped out of my hand, and it freaking busted through my right toe. Not one, not two, but 3 of them. Keep in mind, you're supposed to wear steel toe boots. And I, that day, was so sleepy that I was too lazy to change and go home in lunch to get those pair of boots. And I had to go home.
Wait, that seems
I
like a
went to the
silly on
ER.
her behalf, though.
Shut up, I'm not done. I had to go to the ER. Called the wife. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, oh, buddy. Let's just say my foot wasn't the only thing hurting that day, too, because my ears were hurting because of all the screaming that was happening. But, yeah.
Wait, she really got on you for that?
Yes,
Why?
because I should have been wearing my steel toe boots, and because I stayed up so late.
Well, that's your fault for staying up.
Okay,
You
that's
could've-
exactly why she was yelling. She told me not to get on so late.
Yeah, that's your fault. Why?
Anyways.
Get on no matter what.
And that was like the only time I've actually stayed up until 5 in the morning. No, that's not
No,
true.
remember like last week?
No, remember the other time when you were playing Galaxy? We stayed up
Oh,
until like
yes.
7 in the morning.
Well, and I remember because I was playing Splatoon and streaming at the Peach, and I stayed up on a Sunday. Well, I go to mass on Sundays, and she watched me play it, and it was 8 a.m. We wake up at 8 a.m. to go to church. My church is like 2 minutes down the street. I was so tired. When I was sleeping, I was sleeping. I didn't even get to sleep. You remember, you had like 3 minutes of sleep. I didn't get to sleep. As soon as they knocked on my door, hey, get up, it's time to go to mass. I was like, oh shit. I was like, Pete, bro, I can't. I gotta log in. I said, okay, and then she went to the end of the call. We said our good nights, and then, well, good morning, actually, not even good night.
Come on, man.
And then they say, okay, get dressed. I was like, oh man, yeah, I felt good. I felt energized. I was somehow energized. As soon as I hit that pew, sitting down right there, I was like,
Oh my lantern.
my mom saw me. I was stay awake. They standing up, sitting down,
One
standing
of
up,
the
sitting
sleepy
down.
ones, huh?
Yes, because it was so stupid. Because she saw me, and every time I was standing there, like,
Your head was like a bowling ball.
but it was, and then she said, "Do you go to sleep?" I was like, "No, ma'am," and she was like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, eh. and that's what I went home. We ate our breakfast. I ate one, bacon and egg taco, and
Classic.
and then
No. And what time did you wake up that day?
5 p.m.
Jeez. And what time did you get out of church?
10.
So what time did you go to sleep at?
I woke up around maybe 10:30, maybe 11.
Like 6 or 7 hours later. Jeez Louise, man.
And then the cycle repeated from there on. Then I the same thing happened the next night and the next day. Babe, calm down.
Gosh.
We haven't called them all. There's nothing really going on. We're just chilling out. We've been playing. We played VR with all of y'all. So
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's another topic we should talk about another day. Overwatch comp.
no. Actually, one of your favorite games. My favorite games actually. Splatoon. Dude, what's wrong?
Let's hear it, boss.
Okay, so Splatoon, a phenomenal game. Great soundtrack, great with colors. It's actually really cool if you actually give it a chance. And
Hey, boss
Hey, it's
man,
so funny
you
back
think you
then.
can give me a drink? Hey, boss, you think you can give me a drink?
what?
No, not that. No, not that one.
I'll take
I'll take the mug,
You just
please.
You took a mug's over here.
It's right here.
No, it's right there. Not a mug.
Can you see the mug, guys? Okay.
Wait, can you see the mug here?
Okay, hey, come sit back down, boss. Hey,
Wait,
there's a bottle of whiskey right there for you, bud.
Really? Where?
Right there. On the right side.
I can't physically. Oh,
Right there.
shit.
This guy.
Hey!
Come on, sit down. Hey, buddy. I just bought those today. Just.
Fuck the mug. We're gonna fucking drink it straight out the
never
bottle.
mind. All right, they're both for you, bud.
Oh, so you're drinking something IRL now, huh? So, Cuddy, Splatoon, right? It's a very good game, very colorful game, great soundtrack. You have to listen to the soundtrack. Trust me. Let me go over here. You gotta listen to the soundtrack. Trust me. You got. You get what I'm saying? It has like the electric guitar, like. You feel me? You feeling on me? You feeling up on me?
Okay, don't say that. Okay, no, don't make it like that.
But you never gave it a chance, and every time you see like specific avatars related to it, you tend to hate on them for no reason. Do you want me to bust out the avatar?
No. There's no need for that. Maybe, just maybe, it could probably be a hidden gem. You never know, right? Maybe it could be BP. Maybe I just don't know it like you guys do.
You don't know it. I started playing it this year because of Peach. She's the one that got me into it.
Exactly. The only reason I know of it because of a certain YouTuber that's used one
Sometimes
of their
hidden
things.
talents should stay hidden.
You got something to say about
That's our other producer.
Yeah, he doesn't really shut the hell up.
Hey!
But, hey!
You missed her.
I'm gonna miss this time. I'm gonna fucking miss this time.
Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out. Get back in the seat.
Why am I so tall? He's so short. All right. Besides the fact we got things out here. All right. Because we'll talk about Splatoon another time because clearly someone doesn't want to hear it.
It's not that I don't want to hear it. I want to talk about it. It's not that I don't want to hear it.
Okay, no, we'll have to bring in another guest that knows about it a lot.
Exactly. And we know exactly the right person to do that.
I know exactly.
No, me.
No, me.
No, me. Okay, anyways. But if you know him and I know him, that means we both know because I'm the Joker, baby. Anyways, come on.
Wait, what?
And the Jungle
Okay.
Baby's we gotta bring the Jungle Baby in the show. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know,
And the
we gotta bring
Markinator,
I
too.
think the Markinator, yeah, the Markinator, he's pretty tough.
Yeah, we're gonna
All
need
right,
some new
let's-
guests for that.
Let's end it here. You're the one that gotta do the
We
outro.
should be
Come on.
wrapping things up. Okay. Well, guys, this concludes our first episode of One of the Good Ones podcast. I am your host, Cudster, and this is the co-host, Prince. And thank you to my team. Thank you to my team, my producer, Mr. Traffer, cameraman Beauty,
Go ahead.
another producer,
This
Morpheus.
guy-